up, everyone? It's me, Stef The Alter Nerd, your nerdy alternative, and welcome to the Does the Daily Nerd, where I break down the royal news and gossip of the day that's pretty much caught me eye. And oh my goodness, yeah, let's jump into this madness, shall we? Because Meghan Markle, okay, is facing new calls for her Sussex title to be stripped, for her title to be gone, to say bye-bye to it. The most interesting part of this conversation, though, of this story, is it's someone new that's saying that Meghan needs to say goodbye to her title. And this someone new is very, very significant indeed. So let's jump into this story. Here is the article from The Express. Prince Harry and Meghan Markle face fresh calls to strip titles after Sussex Day snub. And so Megxie is the first Duchess of Sussex in history. Hazza is only the second ever Duke of Sussex in history. Now, as we all know, they've only visited Sussex once, and that was back in 2018. And they were only there for 6 hours. Now, Sussex Day is celebrated on the 16th of June every single year. And of course, as the name suggests, it's there to celebrate the rich heritage and culture of Sussex. But former Sussex MP, so an ex-politician here, Tim Lofton, told the Daily Mail that the couple have yet again failed to show respect to Sussex and should be stripped of the title. I agree with that rationale, do you? He said, quote, "Yet again, the interest of the Duke and Duchess of Sussex in their county, from which they continue to use their title," and I would add to that, continue to monetize their title, opinion, conspiracy theory, whatever. He then says, "has been underwhelming to say the least. It's time we had a Duke of Sussex who has a genuine interest in our county, and wishing Sussex residents a happy Sussex Day is hardly a tall order. They rarely visited Sussex even before they abandoned the UK for California. And on our county day today, they have again shown no interest in Sussex." Megxie's cool though, right? Being like, Happy Mother's Day, Happy Father's Day, this, that, and the other. Releasing that birth porn video. Yeah, she's Gucci with that. When it comes to wishing the county that her title comes from a Happy Sussex Day, why is that so difficult for Megxie to do? Interesting question, no? And so instead of actually publicly acknowledging Sussex Day, what did she do? She made the decision to reveal the release date of her second drop of As Ever products. Brilliant timing for Megxie as always, right? Ignoring Sussex Day and instead continuing to, in my opinion, conspiracy theory, whatever, monetize her title of Sussex by announcing on that same day of Sussex Day, guess what? There's going to be a second drop of As Ever products. Get ready. How insensitive and dumb can Megxie get? And has her. It's absolutely shocking. And so, just hours before Megxie's announcement, speaking of Hazza did that whole video message to mark Germany's first ever Veterans Day. So, Megxie and Hazza are adept, right, of making videos and posts, this, that, and the other, for other things. Why not for Sussex Day, where their title literally originates from? Who they are supposedly represented as Duke and Duchess. Yeah, they don't represent shiz other than their own interests and their own ego and their own desire to make as much money as possible off their titles, in my opinion, conspiracy theory, whatever. And so Megxie wrote in her newsletter on Sussex Day, right? First off, Happy Sussex Day to everyone. Sorry, jokes. Of course she didn't write that. Instead, the dumbass from, the dumbass of Sussex, right? Not the Duchess of Sussex, the dumbass of Sussex. First off, a sincere thank you, she says, for making the debut of As Ever absolutely extraordinary. We had a feeling there would be excitement, but to see everything sell out in less than an hour was an amazing surprise. Yeah, such an amazing surprise. to sell out 10 things of everything that she's selling in an hour. Yeah, that's totally a surprise, right, guys? Then she goes on to say that she was pleased to share that on June the 20th, we're going live with the products you love, plus some new delicious surprises. More details and exact timing will be shared soon. Now, as of me filming this video, doing this live stream right now, Megxie has just in the last few hours released her second drop on As Ever, and I'm collating all the details you guys need to know, and I'll be giving you a full rundown of what actually really happened with Megxie's second drop this Sunday for the Daily Nerd Live Sunday edition that'll happen 10 o'clock UK time, 5 o'clock Eastern. So join me then, because you guys will not want to miss all the details that I've gathered and the stuff that I've got so far. Oh, Megxie. She just can't help herself giving us content, can she, guys? But yeah, going around full circle here. Instead of on Sussex Day, as the Duke and Duchess of Sussex, being like, happy Sussex Day, guys. We appreciate you all. We hopefully will be back soon, blah, blah, blah. No. Instead, on Sussex Day, Megxie announces that she's going to do a second drop of As Ever products, and Hazza releases that video for Germany's first ever Veterans Day. Priorities, guys! The Sussex way! I just can't. Why? It was such an easy win. It's such an easy win for Megxie and Hazza on Sussex Day to do a quick post celebrating Sussex Day. They can't even do that. They're absolute freaking morons. And so the really kind of interesting part about this story is who is calling for their titles to be stripped in the first place. And it's a former MP, a former politician. And if a former politician is thinking this, best believe, in my opinion, conspiracy theory, whatever, there are a buttload of politicians currently in power that are probably thinking the same thing. With that being said, those watching live, stay exactly where you are. I'm not done with you guys yet. But for those watching live on the replay, if you haven't done so already, please make sure you subscribe to join our Alter Nerd tribe, like, share, comment down below your opinion, conspiracy theory, whatever. Do you think that Megxie should say goodbye to a title, and has a too, for ignoring the County of Sussex in the first place? I think they should. What do you guys think? Well, if you're watching the replay, let me know in the comments down below. If you're watching live, let me know in the live chat. Again, those watching live, stay exactly where you are. But for those watching the replay, thank you so much for tuning in. Appreciate all your faces. And until the next time, you guys, laters.